What's up? My name is Mr. Trent from Boys and Girls Club here in Marion, and today we're going to be talking about literary devices in hip hop. So, I have a quick question for you. What is your favorite genre of music? Because personally for me, I have always enjoyed hip hop. I grew up listening to a lot of hip hop, and I just have a lot of fond memories from when I was younger, listening to different hip hop and various hip hop artists. And you guys might have the same experience if hip hop's not your favorite genre of music, or if hip hop is your favorite genre of music. Regardless, you would never think about the music you listen to as educational unless it's from like Veggie Tales or something like that. But music, and I'm going to specifically speak for hip hop today, is very educational. It has some educational elements in a very literary way. So the way that the words are written are very educational. We can look at those in an educational way. And a literary device is a technique that a writer uses to create a special and pointed effect in their writing. So essentially, literary devices give us some like flavor in the way that we write. One person that I can specifically think of when I think of literary devices for some reason is Dr. Seuss. So in the popular book Green Eggs and Ham, which I'm sure you guys have probably read like I have, there's a line that gets recited a lot. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them. And I'm sure you can finish the rest. And the rhyme there, the Sam and ham, is a literary device, is one of many literary devices you can use, is rhyming and repetition. Because they repeated a lot throughout the entire book. But what is important about that, instead of him just saying, I don't like green eggs and ham, the rhyme and the repetition helps it stick better in our brains. So that way we remember it, for me, like probably 15 years after I've heard it. But so literary devices add color and flavor to our language, to writing, and it makes it memorable, and sticks better. So in music, especially hip hop, which is what we're talking about, they definitely use this. This is why songs are catchy. The goal of a song is for everyone to be singing it and everyone to like it. So the words are super, super important in how you use them. So today we're going to go over a couple of those literary devices, just a couple of many literary devices, and ones that are specifically used a lot in music. And in the next video, I'm going to actually apply these literary devices in a hip hop song and a rap that I made myself. And I'm not a rapper, and I'm not going to claim to be good at rapping. So what I did was I looked up online. There's a random topic generator, which you guys can do yourself. It was a lot of fun for me, actually. I went to a random topic generator and looked up a random topic, and the question was, what is your favorite dessert? And mine is chocolate cake. So I made a rap about what my favorite dessert is. And in order to add some flavor to the rap, instead of just telling you my favorite dessert is chocolate cake, I have a rhyme and a song that will go along with it, and I use these literary devices to give flavor to that song. Alright, so super quick, we're going to run through these. The first one is rhyme, that we've already been through. That's just when you rhyme. The end of a phrase is generally, so like green eggs and ham, Sam I am, they all rhyme at the end. Next one we have is alliteration and assonance. Okay, so two different words, they both start with A. Alliteration is when you use multiple consonants in the same sentence. So the same sentence, using the same consonant a lot, and it pops up. And the more you hear consonants like that, it just sticks in your brain better. And assonance is when you do the same thing, but you do it with vowels instead. So alliteration is when you use many of the same consonant. Assonance is when you use many of the same vowel. And the next one is an allusion. So this isn't an illusion, it's an allusion. An allusion is when you make a reference to something. This happens a lot in music, actually, more than we think about. So an allusion is when, like, a popular movie or a popular TV show, or even another hip-hop artist or another rapper, when you reference something that's not immediately about what you're talking about, like, so in mine, I'm going to reference the movie Matilda. That is an allusion. You're talking about something that's not immediately what you're talking about. Up next, we have an hyperbole. An hyperbole is an extreme exaggeration. So I ate as much as a whale. That is an extreme exaggeration, which is an hyperbole. And last, and certainly most important because it is used a lot, is simile and metaphor. This is where you can compare two or more things together. A simile is when you use the words like or as to compare something. So it is hot like the sun. That is a simile because you're using the word like or as to compare two things. It is hot outside like the sun. And a metaphor is when you use that same idea comparing two things, but you don't use the words like or as generally. Alright, so that's all I have for this video. Be sure to tune into the next video to see me try my absolute best to make a rap out of a random topic. And hopefully you enjoy this video and you can see how much we use literary tools, not just when you're reading a poem in one of your classes, but even in all of the music that we listen to, because music is really closely related to poetry and writing, because you have to use a lot of techniques to make sure that it sticks, make sure it's memorable, and give some flavor to the words that you're using. Thank you for watching this video from our virtual club. Be sure to check out this website for lessons just like this one, updates from your favorite staff, and for some fun activities that you can do at home.